Am I live? Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Okay. Let's see. I was just trying to set up StreamYard to this, but I don't think I can do that with a scheduled live stream. So I'll try to do it next time. But hi, oh my goodness. Nobody's here, actually, but if somebody does come here, hi. I'm the feminine linguist. I It's been a minute. So, um, I'm gonna see who who wants to come and say hey. But like I said, it's probably been at least almost a year since I made my last video, or maybe 8 months ago, something like that. But I realized that the thing that I disliked the most about a YouTube channel, because I really enjoy it, is just the editing of it all and the balancing editing with school and stuff. So I was like, why don't I just come up here and talk? That might make things easier. Um, so if you're here to say hi, I'm happy to have you. I'm just going to talk about a few things, and I'm going to um, just like speak about where I am and give an update and say like what the channel is for. And like I said, I'm improving constantly. So the next stream, I'll probably do something a little bit more fun. So for those of you who don't know, I'm in college. I'm a senior in college. I have a major in music composition, and I'm minoring in German studies. And it's my first semester of senior year, but it's my last German class because I qualify for the minor after the semester, which is so scary and bittersweet, and I am gonna miss it so much. Hold on. Just double checking the audio. Um, I think everything's fine. Um, Anyways, like I was saying, the thing that I'm going to miss the most is learning about college in general, like of all of my college experience, is learning a language with a group of people. That is such an invaluable thing to have, and I don't know what I'm going to do without it. But it's going to be a fun experience. This semester, we are going through German plays together and discussing those, which is very fun. Um, but yeah, so that's my experience on the German side of my college career. That's a small section. The rest of it is music, which is the my major. So I have one German class and four, 4 or 5 music classes. Four music classes, one history class. Anyways, that is what I'm dealing with this semester. Um, what else was I going to talk about? So I guess I'll just start with sort of discussing my future plans with the German language. I have not improved as much as I would like. And I know that the reason is just because of my fear of speaking in German. And I will say I'm planning a trip to Germany. And my goal by the time I get there is to not have to speak English at all in the country. So that's what I'm working towards. And I know the majority of my study will now focus on, I mean, I have to read a lot because we're reading plays in school. So other than that, other than the actual things I'm required to do, I will mostly be speaking. And like it sucks because like I watch German YouTube channels, watch German movies, I watched movies in German that weren't previously in German. My favorite thing to do is go on Disney Plus and put on specifically Big Hero 6 in German because I at some point I looked up a list of movies on Disney Plus that have German audio for them, and Big Hero 6 was my favorite movie out of that list at the time. So I was like, oh, of course, Big Hero 6. Um, but yeah, so I would watch that movie over and over again. I did that last summer, I think, the summer before. And it was fun. And I do think I learned a lot from that. But your brain doesn't connect to the language without you speaking it. So that's what I'm going to be focusing most on. My favorite process when it comes to speaking is like just putting a timer on and talking about something. I'll probably have a topic that I decide to talk about, and speaking on that for as long as possible, and having a notebook with you. So if you're trying to say a sentence and you don't remember a specific word, writing the word down so that you can go back to it later. So I'll probably do that. My goal, because my schedule is still, I'm still trying to get it under control, but my goal is to do 20 minutes a day at least of just speaking. A wasp just tried to fly into my room. That that's scary. When I came into this room, there was a wasp in it, and I had to let it out. But if it comes in again, I'm like, okay, at that point, you're kind of stupid. But but anyways, so that's the language parts of things. I'm going to start getting more into Spanish as well. I just recently reconnected with my friend who's from Puerto Rico, and I see her more often now, so I'm more likely to be able to ask her to speak with me. So I'm going to be doing that soon. Um, and it is exciting. I need better Spanish learning resources. I have a lot of German learning resources that I just haven't tapped into yet. Like I have over here. Actually, hold on. I got this for Christmas. My brother got this for me for Christmas, which I thought was so surprising because he's not the best at getting gifts, but I was actually so proud of him for getting this. And remember on the stream, but it's called Short Stories in German by a YouTuber, Ollie Richards, who does this story learning thing. He does this in a bunch of different languages, but it's so cool. So it has different chapters, and I think, yeah, I've been highlighting. Okay, highlighting words that I want to go back and attach to. That did I just say? Um, but each chapter progressively gets more challenging, so it teaches you how to read in another language in a sort of compounded way, and it does have vocabulary at the end of every chapter. So you read each chapter a few times, and once you get more used to it, you go up to another level. Another level. Gosh, I can't speak today. But he also got me a complete German dictionary, like German to English dictionary. I don't know if it's in a pile that's to my right, but this I love, and I'm going to finish this. I think I only got to the second chapter because I reread them, but I'm that's going to be a big part of my German studies as well. Um, what else did I want to talk about? I mean, also I don't know if this looks weird. This scarf that I'm wearing, I am on week 3 of my protective style, and my roots are looking puffy. So I decided I was going to just hide my hair, even though I love my hair. My hair's been growing so much recently. Um, I'm going to get something. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Whoa! I wanted to get my notes of what I wanted to talk about today, because I'm very disorganized. Um, so senior year, I am gonna die. It is crazy. Usually, senior year is supposed to be like a bit of fresh air for a person. It's not, your schedule's not as heavy. But because of unfortunate circumstances with my schedule in my freshman and sophomore year, that does not apply to me. So I'm having a pretty hectic final 2 semesters, um, but it's all so fun, and it's fun because I know that this time, no matter what, this time next year, it will all be over. So it's like I um, I get to just breathe, even though it's like even though everything's difficult and piling on, at this time next year, it's all gonna be over, and everybody's asking me, "Do you wanna go to grad school?" I'm like, oh, no. No, no, I'm good." My friend's going to grad, I'm like, "Have fun. I'm so happy for you, I'm so excited for you." Not me. Um, which I love. I mean, I love the idea of continuing education. I think maybe if I do, then it'll be like 5 years from now or something like that. I need to not be a student for a while, not be a formal student for a while. But senior year, when I reflect a lot on on how I've like changed as a person since freshman year, and I spend the more time I spend in this common space with a lot of people who are trying to achieve the same or similar goals in me, um, the more realize biggest lessons I learned are not particularly about my major. Like, I learned how to stick up for myself from freshman year to senior year to students and professors. Um, that's a hard lesson to learn. Um, I learned how to study, how to retain information, and I learned how to just be, because there's so many things happening at the same time, and sometimes you could just like feel like you're going to explode, and learning how to prioritize and organize in a way that you can still be a human being at the end of the day is crazy. And like me commuting, it's such a blessing, because at the end of the day, no matter what's going on, no matter what drama is happening with the other students, with my other colleagues, I get to go home. You guys, like, you know, you can invite me to something, you do whatever you want. At the end of the day, I get to go home and sleep in my own bed, and none of my colleagues are like in my dorm talking whatever. That's my favorite part of being a commuter. It's like no matter what is happening at the end of the day, I can come home and just not be a part of it anymore. Um, but yeah, senior year is gonna be fun. It's gonna be bittersweet. I actually, my friend who I've known since before coming to school, she jokes with me a lot about the fact that I was planning on dropping out my freshman year. I did not want to go to college at all. And I would make my freshman year, I would make so many jokes to her about like how it's gonna be so fun sitting in the audience watching her graduate because I'm not going to. And now I'm in senior year and she's like, "Hey, you're still here." And like, yeah. Because like, there were a lot of reasons why I didn't think I wanted to go to college, to university. But at the end of the day, I am glad that I stayed, and I'm glad that, like, I get to graduate with my friend. Um, it's fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really hard, but it's gonna be really cool. So, ooh, last thing, or I don't know if it's the last thing, but another thing I really wanted to talk about, which I'm kind of like excited about, is that this is my third year. My third year anniversary is October 1st, but I'm not going to be in town October 1st. But my 3 year anniversary of quitting social media, it's so exciting. Oh my goodness. And I mean, exciting isn't the right word. It makes me happy that I have lasted this long because originally I was afraid that like I would feel like outside of society not having social media because so many people are addicted to it and so many people their lives are centered by it. And so I felt like I would never be able to have a connection with the world. When I live outside social media, I'd like feel like a hippie or something like that. But it really is like super normal. I feel like I feel super normal. Um, not being on social media all the time. And even though I do still find more ways to be addicted to technology, it's difficult having obviously being a student, you're on your laptop all the time. So finding new ways to procrastinate on your laptop is just a given. But I feel like I got so much of myself back after I deleted social media, especially Twitter. Oh my goodness. I deleted Twitter before it was X, I think. So glad I got out of that in time. But it is fun. And life is just more fun when you're not on your phone, when you're not like on social media. It's like when you come to a concert or something and everybody's on their phone recording the person performing. Like, no, you can be here. You can. This is your moment. You can um, experience this with the people you're around. Um, and people just don't know how to experience things by themselves anymore, or experience things outside of a literal lens. Um, and it's sad. It is really, really scary. Um, I'm a big advocate of just deleting it all. I deleted social media for very specific reasons, but overall, I just wanted to feel like more of a human being. I wanted to feel like I could have a big connection or like any connection with the world that I really didn't feel like I could have um, on Instagram or Twitter. I didn't really use Facebook. I use Facebook on for memes. I went to find things to make me laugh. And Facebook was the hardest to delete, even though it's the one I used the least, because I there's so many people I only texted on Facebook Messenger. And I remember watching a video of a person basically combating every excuse to delete not to delete social media. And they brought that up, like, oh, there's some people I only talk to on, Instagram or on Facebook Messenger or something like that. And I remember them saying, if a person is close enough to you that you want to contact them on a regular basis, then give them your number. If you don't want to give them your number, then they're not close enough for you to not change your life for their sake or something like that. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. That, you know, the funniest thing when I deleted Facebook was the amount of family members who thought that something was wrong with me. Like people were calling my aunt. My aunt was calling me. And like, what's going on? Like, they thought, some of them thought that I blocked them. I was like, no, I didn't block my family. Like, my Southern family thinking that they've been blocked by me. Oh my goodness. It's a nightmare. Um, I was like, no, I didn't block anyone, I promise. You can have my number, whatever. And I was like, these people have never talked to me before. And now all of a sudden, now that they don't see my profile picture in a little sidebar, there's a problem. I don't know. You can call my mom. Like these are like aunts and uncles and cousins. You can call my mom if you need to talk to me or to get my number. But anyways, that being said, it's exciting. There's a lot of things that are exciting happening right now. I'm getting ready for my senior recital in the spring. Um, I'm getting ready to not be a student anymore in 2 semesters, but, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And this channel in particular, I do think I will probably start live streaming more. I will probably I'll find some sort of plan that makes sense. I'm so embarrassed with my speaking ability in German, but I may do study with me live streams if that's something that you think would be fun, or if we could probably have like some sort of I don't know. I have a lot of ideas, but I will be coming back and I will be back soon and I will be back on a consistent basis from now on, now that I've gotten rid of the barrier of not wanting to edit. I think this is cool. I like live streams. I like feeling like I'm just like able to speak like I'm having a conversation. I have to remember to correct my posture. If you're watching this, correct your posture. Swing your back. This is your reminder. I have to do reminders like that. I remember watching a video and somebody, whoever was watching was like, "Hey, fix your posture," and I was like, "Oh, oh." But anyways, I think that I'm going to end it there. I just wanted to come and check in with you guys and the people who are along for the ride. That my 40 subscribers or whatever I have right now, and let you know that I'm here and I want to be here for you. And I'm going to be coming back if I maybe because I'm starting Spanish up again. Like I never really got a good momentum with Spanish because I was so used to like with German learning with a group of people that I didn't realize how much of a handicap it would be with another language not having that. But now that I'm actually coming back to it, I may be able to like start from scratch on here and like have you guys come along with me and see the process in real time. I think that's super cool. And there are also other topics that I really want to rant about and talk about that in regards to another side of me that isn't learning languages. But that's all going to happen another day. I just wanted to have this be really cute and short and for you to see my face and hear me talk. So, on that note, thank you so much for being here. I know there's, I don't think there's anyone live, but if you watch this later, hey, hi, I'm happy you're here. Thank you so much for coming, and I look forward to talking to you soon. So, have a good day. I will see you soon. Ooh.